Welcome everybody to the Trisbrina Show.
This is going to be an amazing episode tonight because in this short session that we're going to have together, we're going to share with you 4 simple movements based on Qigong that we are going to encourage you to do first thing in the morning. Why? Because it's going to boost your energy. It's going to wake up your fascia and your joints. It's going to eliminate stiffness and stagnation and really open up the spine that we call the information highway so that you feel more centered and present to your meditation and prayer. For me, I really love doing this first thing in the morning. When I go to the bathroom, I turn on the hot water. I'm waiting for it to get warm to wash my face. And at the same time, it's like, I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to wash my face. I think I'm going to move my spine. I'm going to get that energy that has been dormant all night. I'm going to get it moving. And these 4 movements will really help you do that. You can do them in less than 3 minutes. You can do them as slowly as you want or as quickly. You can do them standing or sitting. I really think you're going to love this. And that way, when you take the time to meditate, to pray, to do your morning rituals, you're going to be more present. Right? Because it's no longer stagnant energy. It's awake and present and full of gratitude.
And it's so wonderful to have a simple practice. These are going to be really easy moves that you can implement right away. It doesn't take a lot to learn them. We'll show them to you today. We'll break them down and we'll do them together. Tristan and Sabrina here, we love energy. We love force, life force. And our whole approach to what we do, we call it Satori method. Satori means awakening. It's these sudden moments of like insight and clarity where you remember who you are. And what we have discovered through the body is you can open yourself up so much so that the energy will rise. That's its natural propensity. So when you wake up the spine, just like the yogis taught us, we can enliven ourselves. We can enlighten ourselves. We can raise our consciousness. So not only is your spine going to feel great, but so is your soul. You guys ready?
Yes, and I just want to add, so many people are having challenges. They write into us. I'm having challenges with my posture. I'm having difficulty with these simple movements that I want to have in life so that I can take care of myself and my family. Sure. When we stop moving, we lose the ability to move. So by doing something every morning and throughout the day, like we teach from this place of energy and movement and mobility and taking care of the holy house and the holy temple, you're able to continue serving until your very last breath.
And did we mention that these moves take less than 3 minutes to do them together as a sequence? Well, in case we didn't, we're going to put on our special microphones so we can go to the back of the room. You can clip that on wherever you'd like, my dear. And once we get this clipped in, we are free to move and flow and teach. All right, let's switch this out and here we go. Voila.
Okay, I'll do the sitting version.
Okay, cool.
Just because
Let me bring that chair back there for you.
All right.
Come on, y'all, get on up. Let's do this together. You're gonna love these. Like we said, super easy to do. And is that good for you? Okay. I'll give you a little more light. Okay, cool. Amazing. All right.
If we could step back just a little more so that my feet are kind of...
You want your feet in the shot?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Those of you who are here joining us live, thank you for being here. And we're just going to check our sound quality and get started. Yay! Okay, thank you for letting us know. All right, just take them. Oh, there's someone else who wants to do these techniques with us. His name is Kingsley. Entree, little grasshopper. And there you go. Find your spot. He'll probably join in with us. All right. So this first movement, please just start really slow. Remember, in the morning, when the body has been lying, however you've been lying, I sleep a lot on my back. The muscles are more muted. They're not activated. So we're going to gently activate them. So we're standing, shoulder width apart. You can do this sitting on the side of the bed. And you're going to, some of us are going to put our hands on our thighs to support the bending motion of the spine. And some of us, we don't need that right now, so that's fine too. I'll do it with the hands. Sabrina will do it on the chair with the hands. And we're just going to roll down a little bit like this just to start waking up the back. and then we're going to roll up. And on this particular spine stretch, you're trying to round your spine and articulate one vertebra at a time. We're just doing this as a warm-up, and let the hands hang down a little lower. And now I'm going to let my head go this time because I don't have to look at you. So we're going to do one more. Let your head go and hang.
Just let your head go.
And then roll up. Now that's a warm-up, okay? Here's the technique we want to share with you. It's called Climb the Sacred Mountain. And it activates all of the tissues along the back. The information energy highway will get activated because we're going to gently tug on the fascia and the muscles that are the housing for the life force energy that flows through the spine. We want the energy to move from the root up. That's what's going to enliven us. So we're going to place our hands behind our head, right here. Remember that shoulder width or relaxed in a chair at the side of your bed. We're going to pull with our hands lightly to help engage the tissue. We're going to do kind of like that warm-up where we're going to let our head hang down. But as you go, put some weight in your legs. So bend your knees and load your quadriceps. Start to round your spine like Sabrina's showing you. And hang for just a moment. Now use your legs to help you stand up and use your lower back and walk yourself up. And while you're doing that, push into your hands. Push your head into your hands. That activates the muscles in your back. And guess what? As you get stronger and your muscles get more active, you can also pull down with your hands as you push up with your spine. So that's called a hypertonic. It's where two parts of the body are pushing together to create a dynamic tension. And then when we get to the top, we're going to stop the push and stop the push, and we're going to relax the hands down and open the chest and shoulders, and then just reach up really tall to lengthen your spine. And we're going to do it again. So our hands come down on the back of our head. I'll do it from the front and then the side. Look at Sabrina as well. Rounding our spine. We can go a little bit lower on the next one with every repetition, and then come up slowly. And you always work at your level. Keep yourself safe. Push, push, push. Now release your hands, drop your elbows, open your chest, drop your shoulders, and then reach your fingertips up really high. Can you feel that? We're going to do one more. On the last one, when we get to the bottom, we're going to do a little pulsing technique where we're springing gently to open up the fascia in the lower back right through here.
Let's do it.
And at a certain point, I'll invite you to lift your butt up. And when you lift your butt up a little bit, it gets into your hamstrings. Again, gentle morning stretch.
And when you're doing it seated, you want to be more towards the edge of the chair. It's easier to bend forward that way.
All right, remember, with the goal of awakening our spine so we can have an incredible morning meditation and prayer session. Here we go. We're saying thank you to the body. Thank you for being my friend, my holy house. We're down on the bottom. Remember the little pulsing, stretching. If you want to lift your buttocks up a little, pulsing. Now load your legs, stand up slowly. Push, 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 push. Head into hands, hand to head. Drop the elbows and reach up. Okay, so that's your first stretch. And it's nice to...
And we're going to do three of those.
Yeah, that was our private lesson. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the next one. These sequence together. So to help the energy come up the spine that we've just articulated, we're going to use our breath and movement and a releasing technique. Because sometimes we feel a little groggy, a little stagnant energy, and we're going to let it go. Maybe you've woke up in the morning and your mind came in, you started worrying about something. And you're like, no, I'm going to let that go. I'm not going to start my day like that. Now we're going to breathe in through our nose really strong. It's going to open your nose up in the morning. It's going to stimulate a gas known as nitric oxide. Like that. In through the nose and strong through the mouth. The nitric oxide opens your vessels. It's a vasodilator. It helps get more oxygen into your body faster. So you're going to feel more alert and awake in the morning. Okay, here's how you do it. You swing your arms up like that. And then you open your palms and you swing them down. You see how we bent our legs and our spine? We've already warmed up our spine, so we're ready for this. We go, breathe in, Now some of you are going to enjoy going up on your tippy toes and stretch your feet and then drop down. And with every repetition, you can go a little bit deeper into your buttocks. Your lower back is going to get a little bit of a stretch, and then you come up. You guys ready? I think we're going to do 10.
Right now?
You want to do them, or should we just wait and sequence? Why don't we practice 3?
Okay.
3 in a row. Ready? Shoulder width apart. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. And breathe in. And let it go. Now you'll notice because Sabrina's sitting, she's able to go much lower because she has the chair supporting her.
And I need
you
it
can
to go
that.
slower too.
And she's, yeah, slow is good. You can go like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on how you feel every morning.
Yep.
Some of us take a little bit more time in the morning, like me, for the body to warm up. Sabrina jumps out of bed and she's like, let's go. Not me, no. I'm gonna go really slow. Okay, so you've got 2 moves so far. We've got climb the sacred mountain. We have swinging arms. And now after we swing, we're gonna make our arms come out like this. Have you ever done swimming where you did the butterfly stroke like that? Right? This is the breaststroke. This is freestyle. And this one was the butterfly. Well, your hands are gonna kind of do that. You're gonna make a mudra. You're gonna squeeze your index finger and your thumb together, and that's gonna help to position and shape the arm for the stretch. The hands come down, it stretches and opens your body and your ribs, and you breathe in. And then as your arms come up to do the butterfly, you're gonna take your pinky, and you're gonna bring your pinky out really wide and bring your pinky towards your other pinky and round your back, and then float down. Still shoulder width apart for the legs. You can go a little wider if you prefer. Breathe in and out. Forwards, lift your chest up, and then you can round your spine here. See how Sabrina's doing that in the chair. Breathe in, breathe out. Waking up our spine and our mid-spine through the chest. Try one more.
And you can tuck your chin as the arms come forward right there.
And this is getting all the fascia right through the scapulas, the upper back. And when you bring the pinkies together like that, it's pulling the tissue, and within the tissue are energy pathways, meridians, and this one is known to stimulate the pericardium meridian, which is really good for your heart. So this is a great heart opener and heart activator. Okay. So that's the butterfly.
So we climb the sacred mountain.
We're on a
swing
pilgrimage.
the arms. We butterfly, and then the final movement will be
riding the wave. So we'll come here. We'll do our last butterfly. We'll keep our stance the same way, and we'll move our wrists forwards like a wave. And then, so this is the arms. The wrists go forward. The wrists go back.
But your spine is waving too.
That's right. Spine back. Whatever way your arms go, your spine goes the opposite way. Okay, you can bow your chest and open all, but look at how much mobility we've got for the spine here. And your spine's probably already feeling really nice and warmed up. You probably notice your posture's better, you're a little bit taller, and that information highway, that's the goal. We're trying to open it up. So when you sit to meditate or sit to journal or have some prayer time, your info highway is connecting you to that divine energy. Okay, so let's put them all together.
And then what after the wave?
So we do the wave. Mm-hmm. And then
How many of those? 10?
Yes, we're going to do 10 waves. So we're going to do 10 swinging arms. We're going to do 10 waves.
3 of these.
We'll start with, yes. Well, why don't we start from the top? So
3,
we're going
10.
to do 3 climb the sacred mountains. If you want to do more in the morning, you do more, but we're going to do 3 today. Then we're going to swing 10 times. You can go slower if you want. And then we're going to butterfly 3 times. Like that. And then we're going to go into our wave. And I would say just do as many of these until you feel, I'll tell you what, we'll add on a little fun bonus here. When you're on like 7, 8, 9, or 10, Push your arms really far back behind you. And imagine there's a waterfall back here, and just hold them here. Okay? And let the energy move through your spine. And when you feel inclined, let go and see if your arms kind of float on their own. That's a very beautiful experience. They just float, and then we're going to take the energy and put it in our tummy, and we'll be done. Ready to rock?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, let's put a little music on. This will be super chill background music.
You having fun, King?
He came right in and laid down. He's a good boy. All right, everyone. We'll go slow on everything.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Let's begin. Shoulder width apart. Breathe in and up. Good morning. Here we go. Start slow. Round your spine. Load your legs. Take a moment. Slowly stand up with dynamic tension. Hands into head, head into hands. Elbows come back and down. Stretch and open, open, open. Wakey, wakey. Reach up to the sun. Take a nice deep breath, and we're going down again. Here we go. Let your head round. Let your spine round. Load your legs. Wake up your hips. Round your neck. Slowly standing up. Light pressure. Awakening and activating the tissue that houses the spine and the information that floats through the spine. We've got one more. We're going to pulse at the bottom and then lift the tailbone buttocks area up for a little more stretch into the hamstrings. Start the pulse. Keep your breath flowing. Lift your hips up. Stretch. Drop down, standing up, light pressure. Push your head into your hands, hands into your head. Push back, push back, push back. Open, open, open. And reach up and greet the day. Beautiful. We're going to let our arms float down really slow. We'll start the first 5 swinging arms slow, and then if you want, do 5 quicker. Breathe in. Close your fists on the way up. Strong breath through the nose. If you want to practice going up on your toes, you can. Drop into your legs. We'll do one more slow. And if you want to go faster, you're invited now. 2 more. Last one. And breathe and hold your breath for just a moment. Smile. Invite life force into your body, into your spine. Let your arms float down. Turn your palms up. Make the mudra with your fingers. Touch your index finger to your thumb. Squeeze them a little. Let your arms go back, out, stretch into the butterfly. Round your spine. Breathe in. Chest forward, chest back. Breathe out, sit down. Round your spine and your head. Breathe in. One more. You can always do more if you feel like it. And floating into the arms we call riding the waves. Hands go back, body goes forward. Hands go forward, body goes back. It's a counterbalance. Shifting the weight from the heels to the toes. Breathing and flowing and feeling tall. Feel the energy moving through your spine. And there's energy around your body in your auric field, and we're just helping to expand it to the front and to the back. And let's do 2 more, and on the final one, we'll wash our hands in the energy waterfall. Here we go, behind us. And push them back as far as you can. Turn your palms up towards the sky. And just take a few breaths. Long spine. Amazing opportunity to face the day with energy and presence. Let your arms float. And just see where they go. They might float up higher than you expected. And they're just there. Check in. One of the things you can do when you do a standing meditation like this is soften your knees, don't lock them. Drop your tailbone down a little bit like you're sitting on a high stool. Draw your chin in and feel the top of your head lifted up. Now Turn your palms so they face your body and gently bring them in to your tummy. And we're going to just check and make sure that we're breathing with a nice deep diaphragmatic breath. So just check your belly and slow your breath down to slow your mind. Release all the stale air. Let's do 2 more deep breaths through the nose into the belly. And entering into that meditative zone.
Zone of gratitude.
Yeah. Last breath. Beautiful job. You'll bring your feet together and we're going to take our arms and just take all the wonderful energy that we've created that's around us and bring it in from the top of our head and embody it. And this is going to help create something we call body-mind aligned, where your mind has been given a job and your body is awake and you're aligned in your heart, ready to dive into your gratitude, your prayer, your stillness.
Your entire day.
Yeah. It's amazing. Good job.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you follow along?
Fun routine. Simple. We took our time to teach it to you, but you can do that in just a few minutes.
So I actually really enjoy the seated version because it lets you use your spine in a slightly different way, because it takes the legs out of the equation. So you can vary that. But by the time you finish that, the water is warm.
Doesn't that feel lovely? Thank you for the wonderful comments, those joining live. CJ says, you two are absolutely amazing. You've been helping me for 7 years.
Aww.
We're so grateful that you've been spending time here with the community.
And those moves really give you like a beachy hair.
You get the beachy hair? Wait, I gotta get more beachy hair like you. There.
You're gonna turn the music down?
Yes, ma'am. All right, well.
So thank you for showing up and for learning these 4 moves. The names of them were Climb the Sacred Mountain, Swinging Arms, Butterfly.
Yep, and Ride the Waves.
Ride the Wave. So there's so many things that we have to share, but these 4 moves work really well together. They're very simple, they're quick to do, and you will feel a difference in your energy level and just your ability to move with any of that 10-man syndrome that you may have when you first wake up.
Great way to start the day, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day, your morning, your evening.
And if you want to comment below this video, if you're watching the replay, and let us know, how did that feel for you?
All right. Much love, everyone. See you next time.